Good evening, everybody out there in internet land. This is Raving Ray, and I'm back with tonight's live stream
Super Strike Eagle.
for Flashback Fridays. Gotta make some quick changes to So tonight's Flashback Friday is gonna be Super Strike Eagle, a funny Super Nintendo game that I have trouble with. I like this song playing. Just making some changes to Sorry, I have it on the. I'm just changing the marquee and the title. I actually like the songs playing in the background. So let me tell you about Super Strike Eagle. Super Strike Eagle is one of those games that was made for the Super Nintendo, and how should I say this? It's a it's a weird flying game. Unlike most flying games for the Super Nintendo Super Nintendo era, it is very difficult to land. I can never get landing right, so expect to see me die a lot here, and it might be funny. So this game utilizes the FX7 chip and a few other things. I first got this game at a yard sale a long time ago. It was funny. And this was the first game I was able to see the insides of the cartridge. I had got the game, I saw it there, and I saw the cartridge was broken. It was still playable. The back half, like the top half of the back of the cartridge is broken, and I was surprised to see the inside of a Super Nintendo cartridge's chip. The RAM and the ROM and RAM chips and everything, and it was just so tiny. I was like, wow, all that in that little board. So played it. I will be using passwords to try to advance levels because I have a weakness in its landing. So we're going to begin here with this first mission. That's a tutorial mission. Now, normally this mission, everything is, how should I say? Very, everything is free. There's like, you get infinite ammo, well, you don't get infinite fuel, but fuel burns a lot slower. The jet's economy, in economy mode in this level. And everything, since it's a tutorial level, basically to get you help you get the gist of flying. It's small. You can see it's a small island, so you'll get unlimited everything except for fuel, but unlimited chaff, unlimited flares to deflect or divert heat seekers and radar guided missiles, unlimited ammo for your machine gun, and pretty much it. And then the rest of the levels, the rest of the game is extremely difficult. And let's begin. So as we're going over this little mission briefing, I'll explain this. I always wanted to be a pilot. I always wanted to be a fighter pilot, and I wanted to join the Air Force, but unfortunately circumstances beyond my control, like always, had prevented me from oh my god, let's just say I felt like Captain America felt in the movie when you get 4F'd out pretty much every branch of the armed services. So, but mainly I wanted to learn to fly a plane and be a fighter pilot. And well, unfortunately now you have to be an officer to fly, last I read, and the days of having enlisted men fly, it's don't know if they allow to do that anymore. It's just extremely rare. They used to call enlisted pilots who were not officers but flew fighters, flying. I believe it was a flying sergeant or something like that, or a flying something like that. And I think UK still utilizes enlisted fighter pilots, but I think here in the United States, I think if I'm correct, feel free to correct me in the comments. You have to be an officer to fly fighter. So let's begin. Plus, when I got this game and played this game back in the day, I was let's just say I had to I thought, by then we'd be like Star Wars in the stars, and I would be flying a starfighter. But, well, 21st century is kind of disappointing. It's not like I was led to believe in the movies. So, yes, I hit the thrust. We're going fast, and we're going to hit our first group of enemies right here. Bandit splashed. I'm going to get a missile lock on this sucker. Baby, come on, let's do the locomotion. There. Get a sidewinder, biatch. Oh, we got another one. We got another one. I got infinite missiles. So the first thing we're gonna do is head for the airfield to prevent any more launches of fighter jets. So I like to turn it off here, and yee-haw! Now with the target gone and destroyed, now we can how should I say this? We can now we can stick around, but now they can't launch any more fighter jets at us. Next, we're gonna go to take out the I don't want to go here, but yeah, you can see Mode 7 in effect here. Mode 7 was like this, like the one thing that Nintendo could do, but you can see here with my jet, I cannot do a complete barrel roll. So when you get to low altitude, you got these gun emplacement that fire at you. So let's find the target. This map looks like it was done by a... So left, as you can hear, I just released a flare to deter these stupid SAM launchers. This is the air control command center. What it does, it coordinates the defensive attack of the fighter jets. Even though they can't launch any more fighter jets, if there's still any in the air, because I killed them all already. If they were still if they're still in the air, it would prevent them from getting their act together. I got hit. So yeah, you could take out. Oop, dang it! You could take out these SAM launchers for bonus points. Plus, they're a pest to begin with. So I'm done here. I took enough SAM launchers for bonus points. So let's. So that was, I released a chafe, which destroyed a radar-guided missile. So the chafe, what chafe does, oops, the chafes. So what the chafe does is destroy the chafe. I used to be able to do this in one shot, like, kneel down, just dive down and now what used to be the So you use the so we I was gonna say, yeah, I mean it's funny. I used to be able to do this professionally. So that was a heat seeker. The flare will deter heat seekers because heat seekers lock onto a heat source, mainly my jet exhaust. Let me get rid of the final. I hit me, but I hit you. Now let's get rid of the SAM. This here is where I was talking about the Mode 7. So Mode 7 allowed for this beautiful rendering of the game here, but as you can see, the jet can't do not a barrel roll, that's incorrect. An Edelman roll. And the Edelman roll, because that was the limitations of the Super Nintendo. When Argonaut partnered with Nintendo and developed the FX chip and the FX2 chip, its successor, it allowed for complete it was a powerful math coprocessor chip that not only allowed for polygonal, rendering, very primitive polygonal rendering, but allowed for complete 3D movements on the Super Nintendo. So the enemy SAMs are down. They're not going to be able to launch any more heat seekers or radar guided missiles. So the skies have just got friendlier. Let's take out these tanks. Oh, dang it. So right over here is these I like to call them tri flare guns, because they fire this, yeah, see? They fire like the sequence of yeah. So they fire these guns like, like a tail of fire, they're a lot easier to deal with, say, than oh, got one more left. You're going down, mister. Now they can't fire at me. Now let's take out these tanks in the middle of the woods. I mean, granted, when you look at this graphics here, this river, the thing looks like it was done by a middle schooler that got rendered. But that's limitations of hardware. I'm sure if when this game came out, I think the FX chip was out, but I think this game would have looked weird with with an FX chip. They could have kept it largely like this and just used the extra coprocessor to allow the jet to do true 3D, spins and everything.
Target destroyed.
So I got bonus ammo. Since I have infinite ammo right now because of this being a training level, this would have come in handy, because let me tell you, in the later missions, when crap gets real, you are going to deal with ammo running out like crazy. Let's see if I can take out these SAM launchers in a row. So yeah, I mean, let's see. Oh, I just now noticed that the whole thing changed. That's weird. 20 some odd years of playing this game, and I just noticed change. Let me get out of here and try this again. See if it goes back. It goes back to the other thing. Oh, wow. Okay, see, the SAM emplacements change positions, and every visit, I'm trying to get it back to what I had it with. That makes it easy. Oh, darn. Nope, not quite there yet. Ah, there we go. This makes it easier for me. It's easy to take it down to 0 because it makes the airplane maneuverable and so see, now let's get rid of the next SAM emplacement. There. No more enemy SAMs. Take that, you suckers. Now let's get rid of the control HQ. So, whee! In my neighborhood, there's a park. I live just down the road from the Orlando Executive Airport. In my neighborhood, in my side of town, there's a very famed and highly celebrated man called Colonel Joe Kittinger. If I remember correctly, he really, before his record was broken, he dove off. He, jumped from a very, very high altitude. He jumped from like, I don't know, like 60 some odd thousand feet in the air, like free fell, and the highest skydive record at the time until it was beat a couple of years ago. Well, when Kittinger was also a fighter pilot, he was a lot of things. He was a celebrated local man, and he did a lot for the thing. And I remember too that after retiring from the Air Force, he used to do skywriting on a biplane in my neighborhood. He used to do signs for businesses. Oh shoot! All right, my damage is getting critical, so let's end.
Damage critical.
Target destroyed.
So my damage is critical. Let's get rid of this cruise ship of doom. Ah, dang, it still hit me. So, Joe Kittinger, did skywriting and everything for the local businesses in my city, and sometimes he just drew smiley faces on the skywriting. I haven't seen skywriting in over a decade now. Well, shoot, count that, 2 decades. Damn it, I'm on 90. I haven't seen skywriting in 2 decades now, just about. So I don't know if old Colonel Joe's still alive, but he at the Executive Airport, we used to be an Air Force base long time ago. His old the Scud missiles. His old
Target destroyed.
his old fighter jet is on display in the tiny park right next to the Executive Airport, named after him, the Colonel Joe Kittinger Park. So it's neat to see an actual old fighter jet right there on display. So it's kind of neat. I mean, I went there once when they put it up just to see how, to be up close to a fighter jet, and it was neat. Neat experience. So now we're going to try to attempt the landing. This is where I always die out. It seems like landing in video games is a nightmare to do. Oop. Forgot you have to... So I have to hit B to enter... There. Thrust. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Dang it! I can never land! So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I can succeed, but no. I can never land on the thing. So targets, Army HQ. tanks. Chemical weapon plant I destroyed. So basically, I crippled this island completely and left it open for invasion. AAA gun, that's what they call it. And a MiG-29 fighter. So now that I'm dead, you're going to see this. But thank goodness for a password, so we could go to the next level. Alright. Well, this game was made by Microprose, and the game itself was... Microprose made a lot of military sims fighter games for the PC. They were better on the PC because the PC could do some, some 3D rendering with no problem. So they, got a lot of realism out of it. But the games, Genesis could do pseudo 3D, so you could have your fighter jets spin around and do a barrel roll and other things. Super Nintendo had some hardware limitations that was mitigated with the help of added mass coprocessor chips like the FX and several other proprietary ones that game companies developed. So we're going to try to go to each mission you're going to see here is divided. Each mission that you see here is divided to day and night missions. The day missions are insanely difficult, which we will do just to show you, and the night missions are easy because everything's clustered together. So we're gonna go to number 2, and number 2 is mission number 2 is Cuba. So we're raiding the island neighbor down south of Florida. And they're gonna so let's see, 0 3 GD. I like this. I like the themes. I like the song to this game. So 3GD, 825G, 3GD, 825G. So I probably will get annihilated in this mission due to the fact that that fuel will be eaten quicker. If your infinite ammo is gone, so you're in a real fighter.
Granted.
You're in a real fighter jet situation now. Just to show you the briefing. The dictator has threatened a peaceful neighbor. Which one? And we will deter his aggression with a powerful airstrike against him. So friendly air bases you see right there and there. Those are where I can go land. And look at that, how everything is scattered. That's enemy air bases. Air Defense HQ. Yep, see? All over. Oil refinery. See how everything, the whole map looks like a, we call it a battleship board. And this right here where you see the nuclear weapons thing. If you destroy the nuclear weapons facility, oh my god. That will kill you too. There's a way to do it without getting radiation poisoning. Oh, and there's terrorist camps. So, let's go. Because I'm ready to die. There's no way, unless you have a Game Genie or like a true pro, that you're going to complete this. guy's firing like crazy. And now, wow. Oh, okay. Gun emplacements in the water. Really? I can't. That's the thing. I don't have infinite ammo anymore. And also now you get, now the weapons deal like twice the damage. So let's take care of this first enemy airfield. No, I'm in the friendly zone. Let's leave the friendly zone, afterburner. Chasing after me. Oh god, another ship. Great. So basically after the training level, the difficulty got amped up to 11. For anyone who's anyone who's into Spinal Tap and know that reference. How am I looking on my feet? Let's destroy this place. I have to press B now to enter it. In the training level, all you have to do, dang it! All you had to do was just fly to it and you automatically entered it. Now you just look at that, I'm already at 62 damage. And you see everybody shooting at me now. Ooh, ooh. And the emplacements now is all, I'm gonna run out of flares. And the emplacement now is equal AAA guns, triplet and SAM launchers. For those of you who are not familiar with military talk, or no, not military talk, sorry. You know, what I'm saying, SAM. SAM is an abbreviation for surface-to-air missile. So basically, these surface-to-air missile launchers, dang it. You know, they launch missiles in the air to destroy anti-aircraft personnel. See? Sometimes we destroy certain targets. Okay, they give you bonus, you get, they'll replenish your either ammo or other stuff. Shoot, man. Castro has the entire island. Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Come on. I need to replenish. I've got to find a friendly enemy, a friendly Air Force base. Look at that, everybody's out. The whole damn island defense is out for me. Oh, I'm dead. I told you this was going to be difficult. So I took out their air defense headquarters. I took out their tank. I took out the chemical weapons plant, so hopefully they're breathing any noxious, deadly fumes, you jerks. Scud missiles are gone. terrorist camp. Hopefully they were all out having an exercise when I blew them up. Got the SAM launcher. I got a AAA gun sight. And that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 targets. What did I do lousy? So let's begin. So let's begin the next. Let's go to the night missions. And it's just to see how the night missions are easier and everything's clustered. Let's see, Cuba Night, OCB, G, 0, CB, CBGBs, CBGBs. Little Talking Heads reference there. G8 711. G8 Summit and 711. I remember when Louis Anderson did a stand-up comedy routine. It was actually for a 7-Eleven commercial. Oh, no wonder why. I'm like, what the heck did I do? Oh, great. I can't backspace.
Access denied.
Well, back to where I was. Louis Anderson did a comedy thing for a 7-Eleven commercial where he was pretty much, you know, trash talking about 7-Eleven, you know, going in there. 'Cause that was one of in his career in the 80s. That was his thing, making fun of 7-Eleven, and he was, I will never forget when he said, have you ever been to a 7-Eleven store? They're a joke, right? And this and that. And then you see him, he was in the 7-Eleven store because 7-Eleven had revamped itself and did a lot of changes. Alright, now we got the right code. And I laughed so hard. You see him going through the 7-Eleven, I was like, my God, it's no joke anymore. And then you see the 7-Eleven say, oh, I should have looked at what backspace was anyways. And he said, and you hear the guy said, 7-Eleven, it's no joke anymore. And I can never find that commercial on YouTube. So let's just go to show you the difference with the night mission. So the enemy planes are very active, of course. So see, that's where I'm going to be launching from. Only one. See, everything's clustered now. Look at all that enemy Air Force base. Everything's clustered. Oh, there's the ruler's palace. See how everything is see the night missions easier, but they have more fighter jets out. And you get to see this night image, which looks like it was done on a day-for-night camera lens, like how they used to film what you call it, film night scenes in the films in the old days. Just put a very dark, opaque, lens to make it night, even though they were filming in the daytime. So this is the first island with all the cluster targets. So apparently there's a very new design where they just, dang it, where they just put everything in one area. So this is just strike and go. Yeah, and everything's darker here. Take out, get some bonus points. And you also notice that their aim has gotten better. They went from stormtrooper aiming to, holy shoot, precise. You know, precise aim. Precise actual military trained aim. So far, I managed to avoid an aerial dogfight, which is kind of difficult. Dang it. So this is just a strike and go. I'm just doing conserve ammo. You can see I'm hitting now. I don't have to hit B to enter the thing. God. I'm having better luck here hitting the target since everything's clustered together. While the day missions, everything's spread out. Boy. But shooting at me, Captain. Ah! Dang it. You know, for this night mission, they should have just given me a stealth bomber. I mean, it's only fair. It makes more sense. If I'm doing night raids here. And I don't think destroying this, all this stuff, like their control HQ for, you know, for the air command is gonna, you know, is really doing anything for the, you know, with the enemy jets, like, you know, oh, here's a fighter, here's one. Is doing anything to destroy the, you know, to disrupt the coordination and of the fighter jets. That's another Air Force base. Ah, dang it. They got me. Oh my god. See, if I was in a stealth fighter, they can't get me. And I think this is now pre-old days, because when this game came out, I think now they just use high altitude. Oh great, I'm almost dead. I'm at 87. They would use just drones to just make all these airstrikes. Oh, at least I'm leaving a trail of destruction. I'm doing better than I did on the day missions.
Damage critical.
Ah. I did not know there were deserts in Cuba. Suddenly Cuba's turned into the Middle East here. Ah, dang it, I'm out of ammo! Come on! Oh, don't. Why you're not firing? I have 11 missiles left. Come on. Well, I am out of ammunition. I can't use my machine guns. Oh, great. I'm in a dogfight. I'm dead. I'm using afterburners and I'm trying my darndest to escape. Oh, I'm dead. Let's see. Whoa, I took out the enemies. Air defense HQs, which really does nothing with the MiG launchers, MiG fighters. SAM launcher. AAA gun sight. You can see by here I got most of that little island off the coast cleared. So I did a lot better in the night missions than I did in the day missions. Because the night mission's easier and everybody's more clustered. Well, folks, while this is playing, I'll be right back and we'll continue with another mission. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I had to do something real quick, like always. You know, as much as I love animals, one of the greatest burdens is owning a pet. Well, it's not my pets, people. I live with pets. Long story. Anyways, so now we're gonna go to. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do a night. We're gonna do one more night mission from another country, and then we're gonna do a bonus mission. Let's see, Libya. Which should I go to? Gulf War, Korea, or Libya? Let's go to Libya night. Libya night. That's. So basically, as you progress in the game, more countries' flags will be there. You're basically doing this for the UN. Some countries getting out of hand, the UN, United States, but mainly, as you see, the UN building here in New York City is the one launching these attacks.
Super Strike Eagle.
Super Strike Eagle. I love that song. Let's see. Libya night. So H869. Okay, 9D. Oh my god, it's 9D. Wow. Okay. Let's see.
Access granted.
Let's begin. Briefing. Top secret. Night mission. The enemy has been hit hard. Knock out their ruler's palace. Gaddafi are next. And power plant. And we will be finished. So I got one friendly Air Force base. Enemy Air Force base, several. Okay, so the layout's very different here. But everything, the ruler's palace is within the Air Force base. But yeah, you can see everything's more clustered here. So let's go. Let's see if I can take out Gaddafi's palace. You're clear for takeoff. Do a barrel roll! Fox, get this guy off of me! Oh, he didn't see me? Okay, he didn't see me. This would not happen if I had a stealth fighter! Let's see if I can make it to the enemy palace. Oh, man. Oh, well. Lose this guy, and I want to try to hit the palace at least. Hopefully the palace is like a massive bonus point. Okay, with these guys. Whoa! I wonder if there's any fighter jet games for the modern, for the Xbox One X. Lose this guy. Come on. Get off my radar. Come on, come on. I'm burning fuel here. Come on, let me get to Gaddafi's palace. Ah, dang it, I missed. Now I got two buzzards on me. Missile lock on this SOB. Dang it, it keeps... Alright, why is the missile not launching? Oh, I got one. Good. Back here, you SOB. Get back into my targeting site. Ha ha ha! Wasting ammo. I only got 7 missiles remaining. Okay, see, that dogfight almost ate all my fuel. I'm gonna die out from lack of fuel. I'm going to Gaddafi's palace, and I'm gonna take it down. It's not it, but I think it is. No, it's not. There's his palace. Oh, great. How many missiles left? I took out his palace. Let's go. I'm gonna die, but dang it. I'm low on fuel. Low fuel. Matter of moments, I'll be dead. But I got rid of the ruler's palace. I took out the important target. Air Force Base, dead ahead. Arrivederci. You know, I wish they would make a modern Airwolf game. I love that show growing up as a kid. That was close. Ah, dang it. Radar guided. Great, and I'm low on fuel and I don't have anything. Might as well kill it. Might as well end it all. When crap gets real, folks. Let's see if we can take another one out before I die. Lack of fuel. Well, I'm also taking high damage. Damage critical, low fuel, I'm dead. Oh, everybody, this is gonna be it. We'll do the bonus mission next, because I'm a dead man. Yep, I ran out of fuel. So I got the enemy Air Force base. I got the Air Defense HQ. I got the Ruler's Palace. I got a MiG-20, two MiG-29s. Not bad. I could have done better. So let's do the bonus mission.
Super Strike Eagle.
Oops. Backspace. Alright, so G6CH. Um, 4228. Oh, darn it. Hold on. Screwed up. G6CH. Alright, 4228.
Access granted.
It's the little island from the first tutorial mission. They're back and they're meeting those annoying guys on that little island are at it again. Let's put an end to their capers once and for all. So, oh, now I gotta. So my ship moved right up there when it was up north. We got more enemy Air Force bases. So yeah, we got more. They really built up their military tenfold since I last attacked. And it's a night mission too, that's funny. I love how you can see the Ho! That was a good one. Ho! When you get to high altitude, they stop shooting at you. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Boy, they remember me from the last time, huh? Let's put in... Oh. There's a Sam the Eagle here saying, I want you guys to stop. Get rid of this airfield. I got bonus ammo. Woohoo! Let's celebrate by kicking butt. Oh, dang it. Oh. Celebrate, celebrate, move to the music. I like Three Dog Night. A cool band from the early 70s. Well, my damage is critical, but come on, where's the target at? Where's the bloody target at, lad? Follow the arrow. Nope, nope. Following the arrow. Oh, there it is. It's in the dark, huh? It's a bit of a taunt. Let's see.
Damage critical.
Oh, great. I'm at 82 damage. The alien was out to kill me for the last time when I left him in ruins.
Damage critical.
Graham at 92. Oh, now I'm probably... Oh, great. I'm dead. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have officially saw Super Strike Eagle. There's not much to this game. It's just the day levels are very long, grueling, and this game is way too realistic, or let's just say with fuel eats up quickly. Everything just, it's a very difficult game. It's a very poor game. If you want time to kill, it's a great time to kill, but don't ever, unless you're truly an expert or have Game Genie, you're not going to beat this game. So, yeah. That is Super Strike Eagle. And, this concludes my Flashback Friday broadcast, and we'll see what happens next week. So, this is Raven Ray signing off, and just to make a few quick announcements before I depart, I am doing, I'm going to do a quick Batman fan story for my channel, and another quick Superman fan story. I don't know when I'll probably get to it this weekend and upload it. And this is, I know it's a little bit far in the future, but I'm going to see the new Halloween film on October 19th. I'll give a quick review online, even though I quit the review thing really quick. But I'll just give a quick review if it's yay or nay to watch it. I mean, it's a slasher flick. It's probably not going to be much, even though they keep trying to reinvent the franchise. And I'm still up in the air about the Aquaman film because it's Aquaman. Jeez Louise. Aquaman. So, that's pretty much it. And what else was another announcement? Oh, yes, and I'll probably do my horror stories for my in October. So look forward to that. I already did my versions of Dracula and Dracula's Daughter, where I changed it to Dracula's Bride of Dracula. I did the what was the one I did? I also did a Frankenstein one, so I might do, Invisible Man or the Mummy fan story, and maybe the Phantom of the Opera fan story. But that's October, so you can look forward to that. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is Raven Ray signing off. Good night. Stay safe. Don't do anything that I would do out there.